Business strategy. Business strategies. Everyone has thinkings about what is a business strategy. You think the strategy can provide the a competitive advantage to the organization, to the business. So what is it? The business strategies address the way in which the enterprise will relate it to its industry and marketplace. To its industries and marketplace in order to get finding the particular value to a customer. We analyze it because want to create the values to the customer. We analyze this because want to get the competitive advantage in the related industry, and the related industry can provide the best competitive advantage and also in the marketplace. There are two ways earns organization can create competitive advantage. What are these the two ways? And both involve change. The two way that organization that the business can create it to get the competitive advantage, and both are changed. After they get it, they need to change dramatically to adapt themselves to the markets, to the market. The first involvement change in the external environments. Yes, the first change is external environments. External environments, what are they? There's the customer demands, because no one can push up the customer demand. No one can define that the customers need to buy this, to buy that with this amount or with that amount. That is, no one can do except we change it internally. Pricing also can wise pricing. We see the competitive one, we see the competitive advantage, we see the customer characteristics, then we know the pricings in the market. Once we already analyze the pricing, our product is higher or it just competitors are similar or lower than the competitors, we can understand and we can update it based on our products course or our service in that also. Yes, the technology also can create a competitive advantage, like the previous discussions about the technology. The technology is of producing the products. The technology is in terms of deliveries. The technology is in terms of communication between a business to customers, a business to the markets. So how good communication you are, how good communication you provided, how good technologies you provided in the markets. That technologies provide more benefits or just a simple stage that the competitors also have. And also, you can choose, you can understand, you can analyze yourself, your competitors, your customers, your demand, the price also. The second thing is involve change inside organization itself. Customers we cannot change. It is the external environments and ourselves, or we have to stay the stasis. Do you want to stay the stasis? It means you do nothing than that because of external environment. So because the external change we cannot control, then we just keep it the same. It's like staying to die. It's just ready to die for the business. I don't think we have to follow this. We have to stay in status or else it takes more action. Right? Because it is the opportunities. It is the opportunities that we need to understand. Opportunities to the markets or knows opportunities in the market is up to our vision, up to our missions that we want to stay for longer in the markets and all. Then external change can create competitive advantage for organization that can react swiftly to the change. Yes, can react swiftly to the change. Change is like in the automotive at this moment that the gasoline price is so high, and the usings of car automation maybe have very tough to motivate the customer to still use their car or still use everything, keep the same like the gasoline is the same, is a lower price as before. Nobody can control that, right? Nobody can control this. But how we pushing that by the doing the promotion sometime, like getting the gift, fighting that, but getting the gift is like just give a little bit to get a lot of things. It is the customer demand regarding to the automatic industry that they need to see, they need to analyze it for the organization in terms of customer demand. Then is this internal change refer to organization's ability to create a change, to innovate it. The change innovate it is like after we know the course, we know the root cause already is what the management strategies need to take advantage to fight for, to deal with that issue, to deal that problem dramatically in order to make it smooth so the operation is make it smooth. So what is the innovation? What is the innovation that the organization should do? Is example before we just use delivery technologies or delivery action. And at the moment, we need to do something change. We need to change something based on the environments, based on the new technology. We can apply this online, so the customers can apply, can order this online, and we can deliver on time also. Yes, that is for the change for the business, for the environment, that we can say external change and internal change. And the external change that we see is another things like in automotive, I say, or like in the contraction, I see the numbers of demand of the customers in the market, they just slow down. They just slow down. So how we want to keep that market the same, or we keep the market sustained? It's a very good and very critical things that we can see together. We also see about the blue ocean and the rates action strategy. It is the blue ocean strategies is like we do it based on innovation. We do it based on the innovation. Innovation can get the competitive advantage. Innovation can lower costs, can make you produce something with lower costs and can produce the same quantities and the same amounts in the industry. One cost, one product that competitors cannot do, but we can provide them with the same quality or higher qualities with the lower cost. It is you get the competitive advantage already. Try to find out what innovation you are, what the innovation that you do the best to get it on. For the rates method, the rates action method refer to a strategy that a customer is our competitive customer, is our competitor's customer. That is, it's a little bit hard to see. It's a little bit hard to find out. So a little bit hard to fight for with the competitors. A lot of competitors, they have the different idea, they have the different style to lead, or they have another thing like capital that we don't understand, or that we don't know how strong they are. We don't know how better they are. It is That's all for today's, and I hope everyone can learn something new about a business strategy, a blue option, and the rates option in the business strategy. See you, everyone.